Everybody, I'm Kayal Viri. I've completed my Masters in Engineering from Vailtech Maltech Engineering College from the stream so-called as Embedded Systems and Technologies. So today I'm going to give you a demonstration of my project which I carried over for my final year. The title of my project is an optimal energy management system for electric vehicles. So before giving you the hardware demonstration, let me first give you a brief introduction about my project. Right? So today it has been estimated that in India over 90 lakh liters of petrol and 4 lakh 50,000 liters of diesel is being consumed annually to meet the country's transportation needs. It is also familiar that energy derived from fossil fuels is one of the major causes for global warming gas emissions. So, in an intention to eradicate this problem, electric vehicles have been introduced, which has gained much interest from automobile manufacturers and many new research communities due to its efficiency in energy saving and emission reduction. So, the proposed project is that it is used to optimize the power consumption of the devices in an electric vehicle. So a vehicle might be having quite a lot of devices like GPS, radio, internal lights, external lights, indicator, automatic door locks, which actually works on the battery power. I'm talking about the electric vehicle. Yes, so out of which I've made use of 4 devices like GPS, DC motor, yes, DC fan and internal lights. So let me first give you an introduction about the devices which I've made use of in my project. So here I made use of a PIC microcontroller which is 16F8778 controller. Yes, microcontroller. And this is the GPS module. And these are the 4 devices like DC fan, internal light, DC motor and GPS, right? And these are the 4 current sensors and voltage sensors. I made use of a 4 relay board and a rain sensor, LDR sensor, CAN controller, right? So the functioning of my project is that, so initially all the 4 devices like GPS, DC fan, internal light and DC motor draw power from the battery. I made use of a lithium ion battery which is 12 volt and 1.3 amps per hour, right? So these 4 devices will continuously draw power from the battery for its functioning. Yes, so the power drawn by these devices is being sensed through the help of current sensors and as well as the voltage sensors. The sensed value is thus given to the microcontroller, which is a PIC microcontroller. Yes, so it receives the power consumption of the devices, and additionally it will also receive the input from the GPS. So what does this GPS gives as an input is that it gives the input which is like the distance between the source and the destination. It gives a calculated mathematical value between the source and the destination. That is, the distance between the source and the destination is thus provided by the GPS to the microcontroller. Yes, so and depending upon these 2 inputs, that is the input which is being received from the sensors and as well as from the GPS, the controller is being programmed in such a way that it has to test for a raining mode. Supposing if it is going to rain, the Firefly algorithm makes which I have internally incorporated into this PIC microcontroller. It will function in such a way that depending upon the power consumption of these devices and the input which has been obtained from the GPS and added depending upon the input from these 2 sensors, that is, if it is going to rain, it has to provide some varied output. And supposing if it is going to be night or day, it has to provide a varying output. So in such a manner, the devices are made to shut down automatically through the help of Firefly optimization algorithm. Yes, so hereby, so look here, I have given an input from the battery which is lithium ion battery. So upon receiving the input, all the devices, right, so all the devices gets on yes, so the devices like electric motor, DC fan, like the internal lights and GPS gets on. So as because the AC fan doesn't get the sufficient power supply, it was in off state. Yes, so this is how, supposing if I reduce the power consumption from the battery to the devices will get automatically shut down through the help of the algorithm which I've incorporated in. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you once again.